In the lead-up to the presidential election, a significant shift in Silicon Valley's political landscape has emerged, particularly regarding Elon Musk's newfound alignment with former President Donald Trump. This marks a dramatic turnaround from 2015, when Musk suggested that Trump's nomination could be beneficial. Currently, while Vice President Kamala Harris enjoys broad support in Silicon Valley, Musk is part of a small faction of tech leaders who have increasingly backed Trump, perceiving his Republican Party as more open to bold ideas and American dynamism. This support, especially when backed by financial contributions, could have a lasting impact on the election. To understand this shift, we must look at influential figures within the so-called PayPal Mafia, a group of former employees and founders of PayPal who have since established major tech companies. While the political views of this group vary, some, like Reid Hoffman, lean Democratic; others, such as Peter Thiel, have voiced unconventional perspectives. Thiel identifies as a conservative libertarian and has been linked to controversial figures advocating for radical reforms in political and economic systems, arguing that the current structures are inefficient and in dire need of change. The PayPal Mafia's influence has expanded through connections with other key leaders in the tech sector, such as Shervin Peshawar, a venture capitalist who collaborated with Musk on the Hyperloop project. During the Obama administration, Silicon Valley thrived under government support, with leaders actively participating in initiatives that promoted innovation. However, the political atmosphere began to shift in 2016. Although many tech leaders initially supported Hillary Clinton, Thiel stood out as one of the few to publicly endorse Trump, which helped lend legitimacy to such support in subsequent elections. During Trump's presidency, the communications and electronics sector, while still largely donating to Democratic candidates, saw a notable increase in support for Trump compared to 2016. Figures like J.D. Vance, who previously worked with Thiel, have advocated for a more aggressive stance against progressive policies, suggesting a need to reshape institutions to counter perceived leftist ideologies. Meanwhile, tensions have risen between Musk and the Democratic Party, particularly with progressive figures like Elizabeth Warren, who have criticized him for corporate greed. Musk's frustrations escalated when the Biden administration held events that seemed to exclude him and his company Tesla from discussions on electric vehicles, favoring other manufacturers instead. Additionally, Biden's pro-union stance clashed with Musk's well-known opposition to unions, further alienating him. The administration's regulatory approach to big tech, especially regarding cryptocurrency and AI, has also fostered resentment among many in the industry. Despite earlier reservations about Trump, Musk began secretly funding Republican initiatives and candidates, establishing dark money channels to influence the political landscape. By 2023, he had even backed Governor Ron DeSantis' presidential campaign while also supporting Trump's re-election efforts, showcasing a complex relationship with the Republican Party. As of late October, Musk's contributions to Trump's campaign through the America PAC have exceeded $118 million, which is indicative of the high stakes involved in this election cycle. The America PAC has engaged in voter registration and mobilization efforts crucial to Trump's ground game, particularly in swing states. Although Democrats continue to dominate support from the tech sector, the emerging dynamics could significantly alter the electoral landscape. While some tech leaders remain aligned with the Democrats, the shift among influential figures in Silicon Valley indicates a potential realignment in political support that could shape the outcome of the upcoming election.